around 72, 73. And so at that particular time, I left, first time I left alone to go to New York. And in 2 months later, Srila Prabhupada was coming. So we had to clean the whole temple. We had to wash it, paint. Actually, this Vyasa sign it was new, because before this Vyasa sign, it was a blue. If you see the old ISKCON New York films on YouTube, you'll see that it was a blue Vyasa sign that looks like a lotus flower. And so they changed it to this. And it was done so quick because Prabhupada was coming in within some days. So we had to do the whole temple within a few days. And you don't see it here, but someone had to hold the Vyasa sign to keep Prabhupada from sliding off. So that was an incredible time period. And so this picture, 2 months later, no, was it 73? No, 2 years later, in 75, that's when I came to, 76, I came to India. So I've been here, and then in 1977, just before Prabhupada was leaving, he gave an order for all his disciples to come to Vrindavan here to be with him. But they didn't share that order. They didn't share it. And as a result, I remember I had to leave because I was living here in India Hills in Sridhar Mayapur at the time. But my visa was up. And at that time, a lot was going on. And so I found out about this order after Prabhupada left. And I was so heartbroken. I cried for a few days. But Prabhupada wanted me to serve here. He enjoyed me serving here. So I promised him that I would come back. But I didn't know when I was going to come back or what I was going to do. But you know, my grandmother, she used to have a saying. She used to say, "The Lord will make a way somehow." Hare Krishna. Yeah. And that he did. And so this book here, by Prabhupada's inspiration put together, anyone who has taken birth as a human being in Bharata Bhumi, that means everybody in here, everyone's in this room, everyone in this temple, everybody in this state, everyone in this country. So what happened was it was like 20 years in the making. Some God brothers and myself, we would have a program every summer. We would get together and study Prabhupada's books. And because I was serving Prabhupada here in India, it just so happened there was a verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam that expressed how fortunate individual souls who take birth in Bharat Bhumi. And so that subject matter intrigued me. So I continuously researched all I could find about Prabhupada, speaking about how fortunate you are. And most people, I've been traveling in this country since I came back in September 2022. So it's almost 3.5 years now, nonstop. And so after I just came here, did programs in Delhi when I came from my base is in Srirangam, down south. And so from here I go to Jaipur, from Jaipur to Gujarat. Then from Gujarat I go back to Maharashtra, Mumbai, and then I go back down to Srirangam. But my point I'm making is most people don't know how fortunate they are. And I'm seeing it every day. You cannot take birth as a human being here without any spiritual merit involved. It's not possible. You have to have some merit. But most people don't know that. And you are very fortunate because you are under Srila Prabhupada's umbrella. And because of that, Prabhupada says, just taking birth as a human here, just taking birth and not do anything, you're already done 50%. 50. So let me ask you a question. If you started something and you only finished it 50%, would you want to finish the other 50?
Yeah.
Huh? Sure, everyone would want to do that. That's the situation everybody's in right now because you're born here. Some of us only will have to do 60, 70, 80. That's what it means. On 20% you have to do because you already get 80% already done, especially children. It's just mind-blowing how fortunate people are and did not know the benefit. What happened was I had my own title for this book. It was called Those Unfortunate Souls of Bharat Bhumi. But one of God brother, he said, Shambhu, why don't you use a quote from Prabhupada as the title instead of your title? And I was very attached to my title, but I couldn't argue with that. How you can argue with using Prabhupada's quote? And guess what happened? By me using Prabhupada's quote, there's a hook in the title. There's a hook in the title. There's no hook in my title. None. So can anybody tell me what the hook is in the title of this book? What's the hook? Hook meaning like when you fish, you grab some. So what's the hook? No. No. Come on. Think about it. What grabs you? No, come on, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna read the title to you. Anyone who has taken birth as a human being in India, Bharata Bhumi. That's the whole quote. That's Prabhupada's quote. And within that quote, there is a hook. And that's why this book sells out everywhere I go, because of the hook and because of the information Prabhupada's given. This is all Prabhupada. Not one word is mine. That's why I did it this way, because what can I say that Srila Prabhupada hasn't said? Nothing. Better to hear from him than me. And has more potency. But the hook, you know what the hook is? No? Anyone. That's why it's directed towards everybody who was born in Bharat Bhumi. Anyone. Anyone. It says anyone who has taken birth. Not Jains, not Bengalis, not Marwadis, not fat, not skinny. No, he says anyone. Everybody. Everyone who's taken birth as a human being here. This is for you. And this information is so profound that anybody who takes birth, they can benefit from this information because they've already put in the work. First of all, you already put the work in. You can't take birth as a human being here without putting any work in. It sounds like hype. Well, I'm just trying to make you feel good. Make you feel good, pump you up. It's just the truth. 15 years of researching this information I've put in. 15 years I did put in this in based on what Prabhupada says about you. So you're very fortunate. And under Prabhupada's umbrella too, on top of that. So what did Lord Chaitanya say? Bharat Bhumi to Holy Manusha Jama Jada Jama Sataka Kari. Karapada Upakara. Janma Sataka Kari. He didn't say Jain. He didn't say man. He didn't say, oh, this is the second mic? The second mic?
They got it.
So you don't have a stand though, huh? No stand? Okay, this is what you do. Okay, this is what I do. Okay, give me a guitar. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Okay. The amp is too close to the mics.
Close it, switch it off.
Actually, this chair is not really good for me. Okay, hold this. Can you hold it? This better chair.
That chair.
Yeah, because this chair is
side bar. Harmonium will become.
Yeah. See, there's no armrest. Yeah, now I can freely. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's.
Should he accompany you in Mridanga?
Yeah, all you have to do is listen. Listen to me. Don't speed up. Don't speed up. Just follow. You follow, then you'll get it. Understood. You'll get it. It's not so bad. I mean, the rhythms are tricky, That's for sure. But just follow. Where's the other mic? Who's going?
This is my.
Who's going to? You going to sit and hold it?
I think it will be on the way.
The mic.
We can connect the wire here.
No, this guitar cut up. Mata cut up. Mata cut up. It's broken.
This output here.
Yeah. Well, where are you?
Here.
Can you hear it? I hear some reverb. You got reverb on there? Just sounds like a tremolo's on that bad boy. You got a tremolo on there?
Treble, yeah.
See, it's all right. It's a sound effect.
Huh? Acha, remove that wire.
Okay, this is Jai Radha Madhava. You know Jai Radha Madhava?
Yes.
Okay, let's say this is my version.
You can comment this.
Listen first. Listen. Then after you get it, then come in. Okay? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Follow. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Paradari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Paradari. Chodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Chodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vonachari Jamuna Tira Vonachari Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Varadari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Varadari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Varadari. Sholanandana Bhaja Jana Ranjana. Sholanandana Bhaja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Gira Bonachari. Bolo. Jamuna Gira Bonachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Varadari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girit Varadari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Whoa! Hare! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, bolo. Haribo, go to Haribo, go to Haribo, go to Haribo. Whoa. Go to Haribo, go to Haribo, go to Haribo, go to Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jila Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. God Premanandi, Eva, God, Hari Bo, Jai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Badai Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedantas Swami Tanamni Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauram Vichani Nivishesha Srinivadi Pastitya Deshatarane. Okay, we'll do another one later. I'll speak some more about the book and then we'll do another one. Okay? Is that all right?
Yes.
I like this group. You know, I travel all over this country and doing this with devotees. And I gauge the devotees' interaction. They're all great. But every group has their own niche, their own quality. It's really amazing how that is. Everybody's different. They have their own direction. And I'm having fun here. Not that I'm not having fun in other places, but, you know, just bring it out. You know, that's the energy, the transcendental positive energy that's permeating all in this room. It's just fantastic. So I'd like to read some aspects of this book, if you don't mind. Om Ekyanatimadam Nisyajinajana Salakaya Takshu Minitam Yena Tosmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manom Bistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupak Mayam Dadati Svabadanti Kam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamala Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunath Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savahutam Parichana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Cha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Banju Jagatpate Kopisha Kopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namoste Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sudhe Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuve Vacha Patitanam Pavnevyo Vaishnavi Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. There's a verse in the Bhagavatam that I put in here. And it's the demigods speaking about how fortunate people who are born in Bharat Bhumi. I read this. Yad achana swaga sukhavasisitam fitasya suktasya kritasya shobunam tena janbe smritimaj janmanai syat vashe hare yad vachatam swa tanoti. It's pretty warm in here, huh? You're pretty hot. Is they all working? Does this one work? So it says that we are living on the heavenly planets. These are the demigods speaking about how fortunate you are. They're saying we are living on the heavenly planets, undoubtedly as a result of our having performed ritualistic ceremonies, pious activities, and yajnas, and having studied the Vedas. However, our lives here will one day be finished. Because see, life in the heavenly planets, although they have such high standard of material blessings or a material enjoyment, eventually it's going to come to an end. And those same personalities themselves are saying that we pray that at that time, if any merit remains from our pious activities, may we again be able to take birth in Bharatvarsha as human beings, able to remember the lotus feet of the Lord. And the Lord is so kind that He personally comes to the land of Bharatvarsha and expands the good fortune of the people. I mean, all over this country, there's so many pastimes of the Lord coming. All through Andhra Pradesh, all through there, this Lord Nrsingadev pastimes take him coming. Of course, here in Vrindavan, Krishna, Gokula, all the inhabitants. But this was Bhaktivinoda. He says that within this universe, of all the planets in this universe, just think about it. How many planets? Unlimited planets in this universe, right? Unlimited. He said, of all the planets in this universe, planet Earth is the best. Then he says, on this planet, the land of Bharatvarsha is the best. In the land of Bharatvarsha, he says, Bengal is even better. In the district of Nadia, and it's still even better than Nadia, He said Navadvip. And then in Navadvip, Sri Mayapur. Of all the places. Why? Everybody knows why though. Everyone knows why. Come on, we should all say it together. Why? Ah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's right. What's that verse by Rupa Goswami? We say it all the time in our prayers. What's the one? The famous one. Namo Mahavanyanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namani Gaura Vashe Namaha. He's the most magnanimous of all the incarnations of the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the most magnanimous because he's freely given. Prabhupada, when he said that Krishna gave an order. Savadama Prikya Mama comes to the number Hum Tum Savapapibyo. He said, first you surrender. Lord Chaitanya didn't say that. He just said, you surrender to Krishna and chant the holy name. He's very kind. And just think, again, you're all born here. And you put in the work though. That's the realization that I get. Everybody's put in the work. Because you cannot take birth as a human without putting the work in first. And if you put the work in, that means what's that verse? Tasyaivato prayateta kovido. Now look at the ya brahmatam apariyada. Tau look at the dukavad in your tasukam. Kalena savacha gambira. Rahasya, first count of Srimad Bhagavatam. He says Tasyaivato prayateta kovido, which means that those who are philosophically inclined and intelligent. None of you would be here if that wasn't the case. Intelligent and philosophically inclined. So this is a great opportunity for all of us to continue this process because we don't want to mess up this boat. Because there's no guarantee next time around. With 8,400,000 species, and 400,000 with 400,000 different types of human beings, 400,000. So we went through all those cycles. We've went through all them cycles before we got this human form. And then y'all put in the work to take birth here. So Prabhupada said that when Mahaprabhu appeared to inaugurate the Sankirtan movement, what happened? Krishna Vanam Shasha Krishnam Sangopang Gastya Barsadam Yagna Sankirtanam Praya Jantihi Sameda Saha. He brought all his associates with him. They all came to help. And just think about it. That's 500 years. That's not really long compared to eternal time or a longer duration. So we actually participating in the pioneer stage of Lord Chaitanya's movement. We're all the pioneers. We're setting the stage. Because Prabhupada said, remember 10,000 years. 10,000 years of the golden age of Kali Yuga. And then after that 10,000 years, there are no more chanting Hare Krishna. So we are very fortunate that we've been chosen by the Lord to assist in the groundwork of the foundational aspect of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. We've been chosen to come and assist The great acharyas. See, there's two systems in this world. There's two. It's called top down, bottom up. Top down, bottom up. 99.9% of the people on this planet, everywhere, adhere to the bottom up system. Anybody can tell me what that means by bottom up? What does it mean though? Bottom up.
Following the succession.
No. We're talking about bottom up. 99.9% of the people on this planet, they adhere to the bottom up system. Everybody. What does that mean though? What does that mean, bottom up? Huh? Come on, y'all.
Ascending.
Ascending, yes. But what does that mean? What are they doing?
They try to gain something by acquiring some training or skills.
No, that's not it. There's certain actions is the word I'm trying to get. Bottom up means what I think, my opinion, my interpretation. It's what I feel. Everybody's going according to what they think and what they feel, their idea. Me, myself, and I. That's bottom up. That's bottom up. Everyone's going according to their understanding of, especially when it comes to absolute truth. It's your opinion, what you think. We're here to top down, where there's no need to speculate. You don't have to invent. We just follow what the Acharya's given us. There's no need for researching. There's no need to speculate. There's no need to do anything of that. Just follow. Just like you go to the doctor and you get the prescription that he's given you. And by following the prescription that he gives, do you get the results? So that's what the chain of disciplic succession is. Evam prampra, praptam imam rasho yovidu, sakal nihmato, yoganasta parantapa. We follow the acharyas, what they say, what Prabhupada says, what Bhaktisiddhanta says, what Gokishore Das Babaji say, Maladev Vishnu, all the acharyas. That was the most impressive thing for me as a kid. I couldn't believe that. All we have to do is look at all these personalities in a whole chain of acharyas, one after another, one after another, one after another, all the way up to Krishna himself. And each one, there was no drop in the qualities or qualification. And also, there was no drop in the message that was given. I've never seen that. And no system in the world has a top-down system like that. I've never seen it. That really impressed me. An unbroken chain of acharyas, one after another. That's how fortunate we are. You don't have to speculate or make up stuff. Just follow. And have the faith in the shraddha, faith in the process. And by having that faith in the process, because the Lord, He's Chaita Guru, He's the first Guru, Lord Balaram, He's the first Guru, He's there, He knows everything that's going on. He knows everything that's we're thinking. And so He's helping us to acquire the information. And when He's pleased with our service, then what happened? He gives you realizations. It took me a long time to come to the point that, it took me a long time to learn that whatever you're destined is going to come. And if it's not destined, you can try all you want. It ain't happening. This body is the results of our activities that we performed previously. It's just like when you when y'all came here from Bhubaneswar, right? You had to purchase the ticket. You had to go online and book it, right? You have to pack the clothes. You got to pack this. You got to do this. You got to call everybody. Say, "Are you going? Am I going? No, I'm not going. You going? Yeah, I'm going. What time we leave? When time the train leaves? Right? All these activities had to go in to get on the train. So in the same way, this body is created like that. Now I'm going to ask a question. How many has been to the pharmacy to get the latest disease? Anybody? No, nobody's going to go to a pharmacy and get a disease. They go there and get some medicine to counteract the disease, right? Why? Because you didn't ask for it. That's my point. It comes on its own accord. You didn't ask to get sick. That's y'all karma. It's all there. Those are what's called zeros. Our life its zeros are set up. Some have 100 zeros, some have 1,000 zeros, some have 2,000 zeros, some may have maybe 100,000 zeros, according to our karma and adhikar, according to what we have. Everyone has their zeros. That's going to be there. But the one is the most important. The one, because if you put 1 in front of 1 0, what happens? It becomes 10. Just that quick. 10. So that's the most important aspect in our lives. Krishna and our Siddhanta following the instructions of the spiritual master that Prabhupada has given us and having that shraddha, faith in it. By having that faith, all these things will allow us to be able to take advantage of it. So now I'm going to ask you, anybody has any questions? I want to ask questions from back and forth.
Anybody have any question? I have a question.
Okay. Okay, let me say this though before you ask the question. Now there's a temple in Faridabad in Delhi. The women in Faridabad, they took over the program. They asked all the questions. They asked, I was so impressed by them. I couldn't believe it. And I see it's a nice gathering of devotees here. So y'all have to ask questions. Prabhupada said that you have to ask questions. He said this process is not for dull-minded individuals. He says the questions must be asked, but the answers also there as well. And then once the answers come, we have to take advantage of them. So ain't too many of us from America now, Prabhupada disciples, come to India anymore. I'm been traveling around and just doing my research. Not many of us coming now. 60s, 70s, and 80s now, the age group. And every month or two, somebody's leaving the planet. So take advantage of that whenever you can, because time is running out. And that's why I'm doing this program too, because of the fact that, like Prabhupada always used to say, he said, don't think this is not going to happen to you. I know that. So now that I'm still have my strength, I know something's coming. That I know. That's just how it is. That's just part of life. But until then, I got to do his work. And I'm so fortunate and honored from Prabhupada's blessing to me to be able to share this inspired program with people about it, Bhumi. And then in 2 months from now, my YouTube channel will be coming out, blog. So I look all devotees to follow me on YouTube as well and keep it going. So what's your question, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. That's all. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, first of all, thank you very much for that beautiful kirtan, and along with it, you made us realize how really fortunate we are, because in Krishna consciousness, as long as we are not feeling ourselves enthused, then we don't get the source of inspiration to practice continually. So you enthused us. My question is that when you say that Srila Prabhupada is saying that anyone who is born in this Bharatvarsha, I heard Srila Prabhupada in some lectures, he says that the Bharatvarsha is not limited to the geographic India. Srila Prabhupada says that also. Sorry.
Prabhu, you're right. In the beginning of the book, in the beginning, I say that. It's PR too, because see, although Bharatvarsha is also the planet Earth, not only here, but it's planet Earth. See, what happened was, I'll tell you the story. Remember I told you the Prabhu said use a quote from Prabhupada as my title instead of my title. Of course, I was attached to it. So this was the first quote that came up with. Anyone who was taken birth as a human being in India by the Bhumi. This is Prabhupada quote. Then he had a second one. The second one was not the cats and dogs, but those who are taking human form. That's also very good. So when I did my PR in the U.S., when I talked to Americans about this title, they all immediately identified this is for Indians, not them. But then when I showed them the other title, not the cats and dogs, but those who are taking human form, oh, they could identify it because they're not a cat and a dog. So they could identify it. So this was my PR, because really the book was actually thicker than this, more information than this. So what I did is broke it down to two. And so this is the first one, and then not the cats and dogs will be the second one after that. But you're correct. This planet Earth is also considered Bharat Bhumi. In fact, this is what it says. Prabhupada says here. He says that one important point to be made, as stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam and other Vedic literatures, Bharatvarsha is also referred to as the planet Earth. It is part of the larger island of Jambudweep, the center of Bhumandala, situated in the middle planetary system within this universe. So Bharatvarsha will also be referred to this planet. But I'm not telling everybody that because the PR is this India.
I got it. Thank you. Yeah. That's your PR style. I got it.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I have a question with request. Actually, I am requesting with you. I am requesting you with a question. That is, I don't know about others, but I have heard kirtan with violin first time from you, and I have released much of this. So, can I hear another kirtan from you? with violin.
Requesting you to hear again.
Another song.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah.
Haribo!
Yeah. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have two questions. Probably they are personal, not from today's class.
Where are you? I can't see
Yeah,
you.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have two questions. It was always on my mind, so I thought of asking you today. One was always on my mind. The question is, do Srila Prabhupada's disciples treat death and old age in a different way than general people do?
Say that again. Say it again. What's the last part?
Do Srila Prabhupada's disciples treat death and old age differently than general people do?
Well, bless your heart. It depends on the different individual. Let me say this. Actually, I see all y'all's Prabhupada disciples in my mind. That's how I see it. That's how I learned. Second, there's no one shoe fits all. That's another point. There's no one shoe fits all. We're all, according to our understanding and realization, how you understand something, realization, different from someone else's. See, it was called adhikar. Adhikar means eligibility, eligible. When the Lord is pleased with us, then He gives us the understanding. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I give the understanding, not from you, not from us. He gives it. That has to really have to be understood. That's how the system is, by the Lord's blessing. So, to answer that, I can't speak for everybody else. I know for myself that it's coming. There's no doubt it's coming. So enough you can do. You just have to continue on with the process. See, it comes down to how much shraddha we have in Prabhupada in the system. How much faith do you have in this? And Prabhupada says we'll be tested at the time of death. That's the final exam. Maya is a pure devotee of the Lord. I remember Prabhupada gave a lecture once to speak about Maya. It's a very nice description. He said, Maya, she's such a pure devotee that she will test you. He said, oh, you want to serve my Lord? So she give a test. He said, oh, you don't want to serve my Lord. You don't want to serve him. Because she is actually the material Shakti of Radharani. She's the external energy of her. So these personalities are eternal associates of the Lord, and they all acting according to the Lord's will. So according to our makeup and our karmatic background, that's how the Lord is reciprocating with us. So what's your second question?
I always wanted to...
Wait a minute. Is the first answer okay?
It's just that I feel that even, death and old age is coming to me as well. Many times we don't realize that, but it is the truth. So I thought that if we keep on continuing work, could be preaching or deity worship or whichever we like, in somehow we can connect to Srila Prabhupada till the end of our life. Does that, do you think, Prabhuji, it lessens suffering?
Well, there's no suffering actually.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just it's all according to this body of mine. These things going to come and go. We're not the body, really. And these things we may not see now, but the Lord, He knows what's going on in your heart and everything. He knows everything. So He will. What they say, Krishna says also in the Bhagavad Gita. That's why the Bhagavad Gita is the foundation for spiritual knowledge. If you don't have no spiritual foundation, then you're not going to have anything. You have to have a foundation that's real strong. And the Bhagavad Gita is that. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, what did He say? I preserve what they have and give what they lack. So He knows what's happening. He knows everything. So He's going to reciprocate. That's how kind he is. He's so kind. He's going to reciprocate. You just have to have faith in that. If you have faith in it, I mean, Prabhupada always took care of me. I'm telling you, really, all my life. There was nothing that, I mean, he always gave me a sign to stay the course. That's my point. But he never forced. And because of that, I always had faith in him. And to this day, it's been that way. He's very kind, Prabhupada, and he reciprocates for everybody. He's there for everyone. Any more questions?
I heard from you that you are now working at Sri Rangam.
Yeah, that's where my base is. Yes.
Yeah, but then why did you prefer Sri Rangam?
I didn't choose it. Actually, it chose me. I'm serious because I didn't know I was going to go down there. But I'll tell you something. Destiny makes this whole project. I'm telling you the truth. I did not plan this. I was in Washington, D.C. Of course, I'm a musician, playing music. But when the pandemic hit, when the pandemic came, 2020, the whole world changed. And Washington wasn't exempt from that. And neither was my life. So I had three choices. You ever seen those game shows when you have to choose door number 1, or number 2, or number 3? So I had three choices what I was going to do. But I remember I promised Prabhupada I was going to come back, and because he wanted me to preach here. He wanted me to work here. He really liked me. He saw that when I was a youngster that I was enjoying myself. So he really liked me being here. So I didn't know when I was going to come back or what I was going to do. I didn't know any of that stuff. But I knew that I was going to do it. So he set it up for me. And he gave you signs, and so clear though. You can see it clearly. You don't have to speculate. But he don't force you though. That's the love factor. See, love is a volunteer. And so as a result of that, here I am.
Thank you, sir.
So, Prabhuji, you were a small boy, 15 years old. So,
Now I wasn't small though.
I mean, you were a teenager. So
Yeah.
that's the age for playing. That's the age for doing all kinds of stuff. You were in Washington, D.C. So what attracted you to this old man?
Well, it was all karmatic setup. Probably, really be honest with you, because it was a whole group of them, not just me. It was my brother. It was my brother, his best friend, my best friend, and a few other guys. And then my mother's three oldest sons. Her three oldest sons are Prabhupada disciples. Yeah. So it was a whole group of us. And one, what we call Bhartma Pradakshaka Guru, he came to our neighborhood and he spoke about Prabhupada and Krishna. And I mean, it was so unique though, because of all United States, that many Black Americans joining Prabhupada's movement at the same time didn't ever happen. To this day, never that many like that never happened. Because it was like, just think of it, 1973, all these kids going to a Hare Krishna temple in Washington, D.C., teenagers. It was 3 carloads of us. And then 8 moved into the temple. Of course, all 8 didn't stay, but out of those 8, 5 became Prabhupada's disciples. And they're all still serving today. So you want to play a song?
Yeah. So,
Anyone have any other question before I get the guitar?
some devotees, they requested me that if we can say the translation of whatever you said in summary in audio. If you allow, can I say a few words what you spoke as a summary in audio?
Okay. Oria, right. Okay, go ahead.
So,
Is Oria is connected with Bengali in any kind of way? A little bit.
we are neighbors.
Yeah, I know. It's a neighbor also. Bengal's neighbors with Oria and Bihar, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So here, below is
Right. So you're below Bengal,
Yes.
and the Bihar's above it. Right. Okay.
প্রতি এই ফটোরে আপনি পেয়ে প্রয়োজন সেটি 15 বছর প্রতি কয়েক ফার্স্ট টোয়েন্টি সেই ব্যাচেসন অ্যারেঞ্জমেন্টের পসিবিলিটি অ্যারেঞ্জ করলে এই বহুত সেবা সে প্রদান করছেন ସେମାନେ পুরা প্রোগ্রামাল পুরা তଳେ ସେଠି ବସିଥାନ୍ତି ତା ସହିତ ତାପରେ ପ୍ରତି ସେୟାର କଲେ ଯେଉଁ ସୁନ୍ଦର ବହିଟି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ବହିରେ କ୍ୟାଚିଂ ୱାର୍ଡ ହେଲା ଯେମିତି ଏନିୱାନ୍ ଆଉ ସେ ଆମେମାନେ ବା କିଏ ବି ସେଇଟା ହେଇପାରିବ ଯିଏକି ଭାଗ୍ୟବାନ ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ବହୁତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଭାବରେ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ ବୁଝାଉଥିଲେ ଏବଂ ଲାଷ୍ଟରେ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଯେଉଁ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା କରୁଛି ଏଇଟା 2ଟା ପାର୍ଟରେ ଏଇ ବହିଟା ଲେଖୁଛି ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ତା ଟାଇଟେଲଟା ଚୁଜ୍ କଲି ଏପରି ଭାବରେ ତାକି ଏଇଟା ଆହୁରି ବେଶୀ ଆକର୍ଷିତ କରିବ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପାର୍ଟରେ ଏହାର ଆସିବ ଯେ not cats and dogs ସେ ପାର୍ଟଟା ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କାଟି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଚୁଜ୍ କରିନି ମାନେ ଆସିବା ଆସିବନ ଏଇଟା କୃଷ୍ଣ ଚୁଜିଂ ପ୍ରଭୁପାଦ କହୁଥିଲେ why is your center in Dallas ତ ସେମାନେ କହିଲେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରଭୁପାଦକୁ ପଚାରିଲେ ପ୍ରଭୁପାଦ କହିଲେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଚୁଜିଂ ସେଭଳି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ଏପରି ଭାବରେ ତୁମମାନେ ବହୁତ ଭାଗ୍ୟବାନ ଆଉ ଖାସ କରି ତୁମମାନେ ଯେ ଆଜି ଇସ୍କନ ଆସିଯାଇଛ ତ ଅଲମୋଷ୍ଟ 50% ତୁମର କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ତା ସହିତ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଚିଲଡ୍ରେନ୍ ସେମାନେ 70, 80, 90% କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କୃଷ୍ଣ କନସିଷ୍ଟେନ୍ସରେ ତ ଏହିପରି ଭାବରେ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ ଆମକୁ ଉତ୍ସାହିତ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଭକ୍ତି ପ୍ରତି ଲାଗିବାକୁ ଆଉ ଖାସ କରି ଯେହେତୁ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ is also a dear disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and we are very fortunate in Vrindavan Dham. From Vrindavan Dham, Prabhuji got instruction from Srila Prabhupada.
I had to go back to back to America. You know, of course, I told you I came back here in September 2022, right? So when I came, I had to go back because something happened with the my bank system, they messed it up real bad, so I had to go all the way back to America to get it fixed. So when I had this original book published, it's from a small publisher in the U.S. He's published it, but they did a very good job right from the beginning. It's online on all the online stores and everything, Amazon, everything. But the cost is very expensive. The U.S. they charge so much, it's very high, you know. So I knew I had to find a way to get them printed. So I was praying to Prabhupada, and I said, Prabhupada, there's no Lakshmi, there's no money, and they're so expensive. And I was trying to bring some more books back, because the last time when I first came, only was able to bring 100 copies. And they destroyed me at the airport for the wait, because they charged so much. But I had no choice. So what happened was, I'm a musician, so I had to bring another guitar, because in Sri Rangam I have my workstation set up. But again, you were dealing with airports and airlines. They'll charge me the same price as a person for a guitar. So I gave a guitar to another friend who was also coming to India. So their family house was a place called Gurgaon, 2 hours from here. It's a place called Gurgaon. Yeah, 2 hours from here. That's their family house. So she bought one guitar and I bought the other. But I'm in Sri Rangam. So I had to come all the way up Vrindavan to get my guitar and come back. And during December, you cannot book no train to come anywhere in the country during the holiday. It's just not possible. So I was able to get a train to come up here, but nothing coming back. And when I finally got one coming back, I had to stay here 15 days. I didn't want to stay 15 days. I wanted to just get the guitar and come back. But guess what happened? It's Krishna Prabhupada's kind. If I did not stay those 15 days, I would not have seen Mother Daiva Shakti. And when she saw the book, she just saw a book and said, "Oh, let's print this." Just right off the bat, without not reading it, not saying anything, of course she remembered me from old days in Brooklyn, but she said, "Oh, hey, let's print this." Prabhupada set it up for me. You see? And ever since then, that's the system. Krishna is very kind. When you see the signs, just take advantage of it, because that's how it works. That's how it works, So the Lord's very kind to me, and these Prabhupada's just setting everything up, just so that I can do these programs. And I have not stopped doing it since September 2022. Every few months, I'm gone. And when I leave here, I'm heading to Jaipur. Then from Jaipur, Gujarat. Then from Gujarat, go back to Mumbai. Then I go back down to Sri Rangam. Take a break and then do it again. So anybody can get a copy of this, and I'll promise to give the signature. I'll sign it for you. Then you'll have a collector's item. Okay, so can we sing now? This song is called, this was a tune that some devotees asked me to write.
So we have our country president, which is Saraswati Prabhu.
Oh, Jai. Haribol.
Bhubaneswar.
Oh, from Bhubaneswar, huh? In Bhubaneswar, I was there with Prabhupada when at that time Gorgovinda was there. Yeah. It was before he even took sannyas. We was down there in Prabhupada. I never forgot Bhubaneswar. It was such a nice place that I remember that clearly. And I was with Gargamuni's part at the time. So we was traveling all over India, and we went down there. And not only there, Bhagwat also. Prabhu Bhagwat, yeah, it was those two. Actually, Prabhupada told both of them to stay in Bhubaneswar and develop it. I remember that. I was right there. Yeah, that's nice, very nice. So, pleased to meet you, Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhupada.
Is Jagannath Puri Prashad to His Grace Shambhu Prabhu. Jagannath Puri Prashad. So let us thank His Grace Shambhu Prabhu for this wonderful session which he gave. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have to do that. No, really. Now making me feel so bad. Because I don't deserve this. Sure, I will. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not too far from Jagannath Puri.
Yeah.
Not very far from there. Yeah, so hop, skip, and jump from there. Yeah. Yeah.
So now, chant Kirtan.
So how about y'all visiting Sri Rangam? Sri Rangam is it's a very nice holy place, huh? Yeah, Sri Rangam is very nice. They still wear dhotis down there. Okay, you gotta put the mic. This tune is called Dancing, Feasting, and Chanting Holy Name. I got that tremolo on though.
You want the treble to minimize? Treble should be minimized.
No. I said there's a feature called tremolo. The tremolos on there. They have it on. Tremolo. That's why. It's all right. It's all right. So remember, when I do this, the first one is what? Chanting Holy Name. And the second one is Hari Hari Bo. No, Hari Hari Bo. Hari Hari Bo. Hari Hari Bo. Yes. I will never know just how truly blessed I am to have the chance witness Srila Prabhu Potter's plan This message simple and sweet. You can make your life complete. There's no hard and fast rules, so easy to do. Dancing, feasting, chanting the holy name. Dancing, feasting, hidey, hidey, ball. Dancing, feasting, chanting the holy name. Dancing, feasting, hidey, hidey, ball. You may your cast color free. Holy name purifies, oh yes indeed. And when you start, you can't never stop. This message simple and sweet. Make your life complete. There's no hard and fast rules, too easy to do. Dancing, feasting, chanting the holy name. Dancing and feasting, hidey, hidey, ball. Dancing, feasting, chanting the holy name. Dancing and feasting, hidey, hidey, ball. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Should wait to get it high, she wants to go back to her now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just listen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Follow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Follow! Viva! Hey! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Follow! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh no. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gold Premanande, Haribo. Gold Premanande, Haribo. Gold Premanande, Haribo. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Great Shambhu Prabhu ki jai. So anybody would like to sign the book and take from him, so kindly come forward. Those who want to take the book from you,
Yeah, you come.
how much you will take?
Oh, it's 180. 180.
मैं इसका ऐसे करता हूँ तो Abhi want to take. So those who want to take come in line. So if you want, take. Yeah, I think all of them want a group photo with you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's really go.
ସମସ୍ତେ ଏପଟୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ବୁଲି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆସିବା ଦରକାର ଖାଲି ବୁଲି ଯାଅ